Her other stories are fantasies, and this is not a fantasy. This is a book about this lady having the audacity. That's not fantasy. Do you know how many people out there just have the audacity? That's real life. Hey guys, so it's the morning and I just finished washing dishes, which is very unheard of, but here we are. So it's the morning and I'm gonna try my best to make some banana Foster French toast. I've had it before during Mother's Day and oh my gosh, the vet is calling. Bye-bye. Vet called, but everything's fine. So yeah, so I'm gonna try to make some banana Foster French toast. I've had some when we took my mom out for Mother's Day and they were so good. And I have bananas that are sitting there dying because I'm supposed to be baking with them, and maybe I'll do that this week too. We shall see. But anyway, I'm gonna go make some breakfast. My goal this summer is to be more active, and I took a jazzercise class the other day. I was the only young person there. It was a lot of older women, and I still felt it because I'm just so out of shape. Like, I was dying still. Well, I wasn't dying. It wasn't like bar class. Oh my gosh, bar classes are so intense. What's up with that? Okay, so breakfast was accomplished, and this is like a huge deal because even though it's summer break, I have not been making breakfast like that. And my husband is still working, but I've not been making breakfast. So we accomplished something today. I gotta leave the house. I've been in the house for a few days and it's been nice, but it's been forcing me to clean it because I'm just here. So my house is a mess. So I've been trying to clean. We gotta get rid of a lot of stuff. We got a lot going on and it's been years in the making, but I think this is the summer we finally get rid of this stuff. Like, I've got to get rid of a lot of clothes that I have not touched in years, and we just have a lot of stuff in here. I've unhauled the other day, so I unhauled 1.5 bookshelves, and I'm giving away, I think, almost 40 books is what I'm giving away. So, and that was just 1.5 shelves. So I don't want to think about how many books it'll be in the long run. But we have many shelves to get through, and that's not even like, that's just something I'm trying to do so I can be honest with myself and only have books that I know that I'm gonna read. So it's nighttime now, and some time has obviously passed. So now I am home. And so I was going to tell you a little bit about Yellowface. I just posted a short about it, but it's very interesting so far. So I'm reading Yellowface because I realize I own 5 R.F. Kuang stories and I have not read a single one. And so I start off with Yellowface because it's the one I've had the longest. Now, if we were doing it in chronological order, I would start off with the Poppy War. But because people have free will, I decided to start off with Yellowface. Now, I am loving it so far. I understand why it was described as addictive, and it's very funny. The main character is insane, just absolutely crazy. So if you don't know what Yellowface is about, it's been out there for a while, and I know I'm usually behind. So if you're behind too, like, I don't blame you. The story is about these 2 writers who have been friends since college. Well, friends, and they were out one night having drinks, and one of the writers dies, and so the other writer decides to steal her unfinished book and publish it as her own. Now, why is this crazy other than the obvious? It's because the character that died was very successful, and she was also Asian, and our main character is white. The book that our main character stole is about these Chinese laborers that were there during World War II. And so this book discusses race, it discusses appropriation and all of that jazz, and it's very good so far. I am 86 pages in and I have a ways to go. We just got to the point where she officially published this book that's definitely not hers. She rewrote it. She's thinking of it as a collaboration. No one knows that this famous author who is now dead is the one that actually wrote this. No one knows that our main character is a thief and is out here plagiarizing and all this other stuff. But man, oh man, is she crazy. So far you get hints. Like, her friend dies, and instead of being sad and grief-stricken, this lady stole her unfinished book. And instead of publishing it under her, saying, hey guys, she had this last book, here it is, she decides to rewrite it and make it hers. Something's not right there. And then when little things happen here and there, and she's doing whatever it takes to make sure no one finds out, because she's finally experiencing the success that her friend was experiencing it, and she is loving it. Okay, she feels it is her time to enjoy it. She feels she deserves this. You know what? It was her book all along, actually. She fixed what the other girl was writing. She fixed it. She made it better, and honestly, it's just hers at this point. That's how she feels. It's crazy, and I'm loving it. So what I'm actually terrified of is that this book is something that's different from what R.F. Kuang has normally wrote. How do I know that? Because her other stories are fantasies. I'm pretty sure her other stories are fantasies, and this is not a fantasy. This is a book about this lady having the audacity. That's not fantasy. Do you know how many people out there just have the audacity? That's real life. I digress. Just to go so I'm gonna keep reading this later today. I will let you guys know how I feel once I finish it. But yes, I am enjoying it so far. I'm really upset with myself for waiting so long to read it. I remember being very excited when I first bought it, and I just never picked it up, and that was a mistake. The story that I picked up today is called The Emperor of the Amazon. The Emperor of the Amazon. Sorry, it's just very glary in that ring light is catching it. It says, last of the exotic adventurers, Luis Galvez, a penniless Spaniard stranded in Brazil, leaps from a married lady's bedroom window and lands in the lap of outrageous history. It is the turn of the century when vast fortunes from the Brazilian rubber boom are rapaciously The Emperor of the Amazon, which the New Yorker calls a comic delight, marks the American debut of one of the most brilliantly entertaining young writers in Latin America. Aside from the delights of the narration, says the Washington Post, the reader is treated to endless scenes of revel, revel, revelry. Oh my gosh. Revelry. There it is. And ribaldry, as well as good-humored reflections. They love their R words. It is a joy to see Marcio Souza's entry. Let me stop. Let me not read to you. Let's. I was at the end anyway. Yeah, look, it's a short story. Look how cute and tiny it is. I'm very excited, and it sounds funny and it sounds cool. So I'm gonna try this out and see if I like it. We shall see. Also, I need to crochet something. Also, I need to bake. So obviously well, that's not obvious to you, but it is 8 o'clock at night. So I'm not baking anything. I'm not doing that, but I can start a crochet project. I've been very behind on my crochet and it's my fault. There is a shirt I've been working on and it's unfinished because, not gonna lie to you, I may have lost it. I don't know where it is, but it's somewhere and it's unfinished. I did one part of the top part, but the other half has not happened yet. I'm not allowed to buy any more yarn. I'm just not allowed. Technically, I'm not allowed to buy any more books, but who's gonna stop me? Who's gonna stop? But I'm gonna stop me because I'd be out here broke. That's what's gonna stop me. My wallet is gonna stop me, actually. All right, guys, I'm gonna go get myself together, put on some comfy PJs, go pour myself a glass, and just chill. I'm either gonna read or crochet or play a video game. Those are the options. Although I've been enjoying watching Apothecary Diaries for the 1,000th time in the background. I just love that show so much, and I cannot wait for season 3 to start. I'm really sad it hasn't started yet, and I hope it starts soon. Honestly, it's very depressing. And I'm a little behind on One Piece. I have not started the Elbath arc yet. I've been waiting because I want the I do the dub version. I don't do the sub. I do the dub version, and so you kind of have to wait for that. And like, it's usually behind. I haven't even checked to see where we are with that because I want it to be where I'm able to binge the episodes, but I've been missing my One Piece crew. Hey guys, it's the morning now. I've been doing some reading of Yellowface. I'm officially on chapter 10, but I have to get up and make something to eat so that we're not starving. Yeah, but yeah, I've been reading some Yellowface and it's absolutely crazy. So it is officially nighttime and I'm home now, and I actually got this cool cow cookie jar and I need to show you guys, but I'm too lazy to get up right now, so I'm not gonna do that. So it's nighttime now and soon it will be bedtime. Remember bedtime too. Father's Day is on Sunday. I'm trying to crochet some Father's Day gifts for my father-in-law. For my dad, I'm thinking I will buy him something. I don't think I'll crochet him anything, or I might, but he's not gonna get it in time for Father's Day because he's out of town. So whatever I crochet my actual dad, there's really no rush. But my father-in-law, we're seeing on Sunday, so I want to come up with something. I'm married into a family of hunters, and so I'm thinking of doing the obvious and crocheting a beanie but crocheting it orange. All right, hear me out. It's for safety. An orange beanie because it's for safety and it's practical. It's a good idea, right? Well, I stole it from the internet. See how easy that was? It wasn't an original idea. I'm not afraid to admit it. Also, for my future crochet project, I'm thinking of doing something with that orange. So we have the orange, this Zorro green, and pink. I don't know what I want to do, but I know I want to do something with these 3 colors. Do you see it? Do you see the vision? So I'm thinking either another tote bag. I've only like completed 1 tote bag, but I really want to make like a bunch of bags, to be honest with you. Or I can crochet it like it's sort of like a shirt, maybe a vintage one. This is giving off kind of 70s, I think. A little 70s vibe with this yarn, maybe. But something with these 3 colors. I don't know what yet. But I'm excited to figure it out. Maybe I'll do it during this video, maybe another one. I'm not sure. But still reading Yellowface, crocheting a Father's Day beanie, and just surviving life in Florida. It's as easy as that.